It's funny, isn't it? When you get into those situations where you're like talking to senior management team, or maybe going for an interview, or maybe it's just a meeting with your boss, but everything changes when the pressure is on. And I notice it. The first place I notice it is in my stomach. My stomach starts twisting, my breathing gets tight, and I can really feel my shoulders sort of tensing up. And it's not something that you can ever get rid of. You can't change it, but you can use it and make sure you perform at a much better level in these situations. It's kind of like a signal saying to you, right, pressure is on, stakes are higher. I'm going to give you 3 strategies, quick strategies that you can use like instantly in these situations. And it really does change how you perform. So number 1 is stand up. You know, we're all at home doing these meetings, doing these conferences online, or these interactions online. The easiest thing you can do to change the way that you project your voice and your posture and everything is just to simply stand up. And that will change everything for you. Your lungs have much more room, they're much more open, and they can get more oxygen in, and that really helps get the oxygen into your brain. And also it changes your posture. You know, your posture is much more confident, and that's what gets projected on the camera. Second thing to do is you can change a little trick of the brain is to, when you're sort of really focused on yourself and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm going to mess this up. Oh my God, what if they ask me this? What if they ask me that? I'm not going to be able to say the right thing. Is you flip your focus to something outside. So outside the room, outside of what you're looking at, outside of your brain. So you focus on things, like it could be the screen or it could be something in the room, and you immediately flip your brain to focus on something outside of you. And what that does is it stops your brain focusing on you and what you're doing and how you're performing, and it changes how you start feeling. It's really simple, but it works. And the final thing is number 3 is focus on the value that you can bring into that situation, into that conversation. So if it's with the senior management team, rather than going in thinking, how do I, what if they're all looking at me, what if they're thinking I'm stupid, what if I haven't got questions, whatever it is, instead of that, again, flip your focus around and think about, how can I give them as much value as I can? What do they need from me? How can I show them value? And again, what it does is it takes the focus in your mind away from you, and it focuses on the situation. I promise you, when you're in those situations and you're talking with that mindset, that the conversation and what you say will change. So, number 1, stand up. Number 2, if you find yourself really focused on yourself and you're feeling nervous, flip your brain to something outside, the screen, something in the room, whatever it is, and that will take the focus away from you. And number 3, focus on the value. Focus on the value every time, and that will change the way you have those conversations. And I'll see you next time. Bye.